Hi guys. So it's been a while for those who have been part of this channel, and hello to those who don't know me. I'm a bit nervous right now because it's been a while that I have picked up a camera or anything and exposed myself like this. It's been a long time. For multiple reasons. This first part of the video is going to be about why I quit for those who are interested. And later on, I'm going to talk about why I'm coming back and, the direction of this channel, etc., etc. Also, before starting, I want to talk about some things. C'est que I don't know where to start, and I haven't prepared this. I don't want this to be like un casse-tête. I don't want it to be something heavy, something too preppy. I want it to be natural, and I want it to be like whatever vibe you're getting from this is exactly what I want to portray. Laid back, chill, very intimate, very natural. This is the vibe I'm going for. I know the material I'm filming with is not, you know, great quality. It's matter of fact, horrible quality. I know that. Mais, it's the vibe. It's the vibe, and it's a creative direction that I'm going for. It's intentional. Thank you. Um, and other jokes. Je me perds. J'ai rien préparé en fait. It's just out of un coup de tête. Um, I got the urge, and 2024 على الأبواب, and I am having the intention for it to be a year of action and of doing rather than just envisioning things in my brain and never acting on them. So if it's the same for you, I hope you're gonna act on the things you're so passionate about. And I hope they work for you, and I hope you get the courage, because sometimes it do be complicated. Bref, là n'est pas le sujet. So why did I quit? So the first reason why I quit is because I was lost. I was going through a huge mental breakdown regarding my life and my studies and who I was and what I'm doing and the future. I just like had a huge identity crisis. I don't want to go into details. Là n'est pas le sujet. Again, I'm not here to overshare. Mais I guess this can help people who are going through similar shit or who already have gone through similar shit. It can like help us feel like we're not the only ones going through this, because j'estime que c'est quelque chose de d'humain, que à cet âge we go through things like that. There's this pressure to have it figured out and have your future figured out and know exactly what job you want to do. By the way, I'm an architecture student, and my relationship with architecture is very toxic, to say the least. Very love-hate-ish type of relationship. Well, that's how it was, du moins. Bref, basically, I had an identity crisis regarding what I was doing with my life. I didn't know if I wanted to keep doing architecture. I felt so out of place. I felt like I was not good enough in what I was doing. I felt like other people with me in the same field had it way more figured out. For those who don't know, like architecture is are very complex studies. Like you need to maîtrise many things at the same time, which is not evident if you are not in it 100%. You need to like have a certain knowledge of softwares and infography, and like be good at design, be good in envisioning stuff and planning stuff and also executing stuff. So it's a lot of plusieurs chapeaux sous un seul chapeau, if that makes any sense. Like you're an architect, but you're also a designer, you're also an infographiste, you're also a, I don't know, un technicien, whatever. You're a lot of things. And for me, that was overwhelming because that's not necessarily what I was expecting when I got into this major. I did not choose it. So I was lost about my studies, and that created a whole snowball effect, causing me to question everything in my life. Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why do I really want to do architecture? Why am I doing YouTube? Like, why am I posting these stuff? Sachant que when I used to post in YouTube, before I used to post vlogs. I started by posting astrology stuff, which I was very passionate about at the time, not anymore. So I removed my videos about it. And then I started posting like very fun um ish vlogs, which I enjoyed for the time. But again, still felt this feeling that it's not what I'm supposed to be posting, because even though I enjoyed posting about, enjoyable days I had with friends and stuff, um, I used to feel like I was posting too much. Like I felt the urge to post something that would be beneficial and that would add de la valeur to people when they watch. And it didn't feel like it was something like that when I posted vlogs. It also felt like I was not supposed to share my personal life because it made it not mine anymore. Like my experiences, mes souvenirs, my moments with my friends. I am someone that even though I want to share parts of myself, I don't want to share everything, but I still felt that urge to share something. And to be honest, I knew what it was since the beginning, but I felt the pressure to like post things people would want to watch. But even though since the beginning I knew what I wanted to post and what I was called to post, and that is videos where I share my thoughts and opinions on certain topics that interest me and that I'm passionate about. And it's not like a certain topic en spécifique. It can be like a plethora of subjects. I felt a bit smart using that word. So yeah, this is what I feel called to share. And I know that exposing myself like this comes at a cost. People judge you, people don't understand, and people with their internalized shame, they tend to project it. And that's also a reason that kept me from starting this sooner. I had to like get over the fear of being judged, which was never a problem. But after my first wave of posting, it kind of got to me. But you gotta learn that people are gonna judge either way, and that if I regret not doing anything, it's my regret, and c'est à moi de live, and not let people's projections and shame and judgments stop me from doing something that I truly in my heart feel that it's valuable and that I am called to do, and that would potentially bring value to people, you know. At least it would open the conversation about certain things that I think is important to address. So this is why I stopped posting on YouTube. I was going through stuff, and I did not say that, but I was literally about to drop out when I was going through that existential crisis. I was literally about to drop out. And I took a gap year, and I was, soul searching on a quest to look for my soul purpose. I haven't. I think I'm close to like figuring out what I'm here to do. It sounds so cringe and so corny, but I think everyone has these questions in mind. Some people at least question themselves. Also, I don't care if it's corny. This is genuinely what I was going through, and some people go through that. Also, it was not the time to be on YouTube at the time. Like, I was so lost. I was not in a good place. I wouldn't bring any value whatsoever to my channel or to the people who's gonna watch it. I would probably make them even more confused. So, I had to be good myself to like bring good. And luckily, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm on a more stable ground in my life. I think I have some solid foundations that I didn't have before. I'm much more good in my brain and in my head and with myself. And I feel like I'm now in a good and a right space to start an endeavor like this again. Also, I had to think about what I really like, decide and be decisive with the things I want to share, and not just like let myself be influenced and affected by minor stuff like people's opinions and even like my closest people. I used to be so influenced and so easily influenced by anything. Like people used to tell me, I would love to see you post things that are more like that or more like this, and I would, it would haunt me. I would be like, oh my god, like I should be posting stuff like that. Now this is my channel, and I know what I'm here to post, what I feel called to post, and I'm only gonna post that. I'm not gonna divag. It's not going to be confusing. This channel. Okay, before this video is all over the place, and I think that's okay. By the way, if you are planning to stick to my channel, then prepare to expect videos that are like that. They're gonna be very Skype-ish, very Google Meets. Your Skype with your friend at midnight talking about, you know, random stuff and discussing subjects and sharing opinions. This is gonna be the vibe for it. This is not gonna be any viral content or like clickbaity things or popular stuff. I don't want it to be popular. I don't want it to be anything. Just want to share stuff, and I want us to discuss in the comments and to for this to be interactive. And I want this to be valuable for you and as well for me. And it's going to be an exchange. And I hope we can grow together through this. So this part is about telling you what it's going to be like from now on. So, as I said, I'm going to talk about subjects, and it's going to be very Skype-ish, very, chill, very warm, very podcasty even. Also, I'm not going to be very selective with what I say. I'm just going to no, I'm going to be selective. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be sharing tout et n'importe quoi. Let's be for real. But, it's going to be more natural, more flowy, more conversation-ish. I like to add ish to any and everything. Bon, bref. If you feel like you vibe with this, then stick around. Thank you. I'm very grateful for that. If it's not your vibe, I totally get it. Not everyone is gonna vibe with this, and that's all right. If you do vibe with this, then I'm gonna ask you please subscribe and join the community. You know, join if you want to. And like the video, comment, and vraiment feel free to comment anything respectful that you think would bring value to the conversation. It's going to be a very mature type of échange, I hope. And I hope if you're going through something similar to what I was going through, know that it's gonna pass, that you're gonna be all right, and you know, life is waves and phases, and just like we can't always be happy, we can't always be in a rut. You just gotta keep persevering and pushing yourself through it. And I hope you get better. And I'm sending you a lot of love, whatever you are. A bisou. Bye bye. See you next video. And if you have any video ideas, write them in the comments. I will think about them. If I have something to add to the conversation, I would make a video about it. If not, then I won't. Anyways, bisous guys. I will be posting very soon about very interesting subjects like dating nowadays, like the conversation around love, talking about social media and the effect it has on us as developing people in their 20s. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of interesting conversations. Bye for the fifth time, but this one is the last. Bye bye.